I guess that's the end of our opening. Oh! Why? How? Hi guys! So today we are here to review the alternate art for EB02. If you do not already know, all the pictures are out on the internet, or at least most of them, and it's very exciting because it's supposed to be a set for the 25th anniversary for the anime. I'm very excited. I want to check out all the cards. If you remember, EB01 had a very strong impact on the game, so I want to know if EB02 will have a similar impact as well. Of course, at the end, if you stay tuned all the way, I'm also opening a EB01 box because I'm trying to create a tradition here. If I'm going to review a product, I want to open something that's related, so there's always something to look forward to. Okay, so what do we have in EB02? Like EB01 is going to have a little bit less cards than your usual booster boxes, and right now there's only one known leader card, and probably there's only going to be one leader card, which is your green purple Luffy. What we kind of know is that there's supposed to be 26 special cards. I assume there's going to be 26 alternate art cards. But the thing here is, for the alternate art leader card, you have one Luffy, and then the big news was that they're going to come out with like golden, some foil form of every single one of the previous leader cards. Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit more later. Okay, starting off, we have 9 non-Strawhat crew alternate arts. So first of all, we have Arlong. The whole theme of the 25th anniversary set was the One Piece anime remake. So having this Arlong card really makes sense. It looks good, very scary, very monstrous. Basically, you can give up to one rested dawn to your Fishman leader or East Blue leader. Unlike usual green cards that I know, you cannot active your card the next turn, right? This card prevents one of the character from being rested. So what it means probably is that that card cannot attack, cannot do anything. Okay, for VV on the other hand, it looks so good. I think if you remember the VV leader card, it looks great and it seems to be a combo with that leader card. So if you have very little cards in your hand, in that turn, you can draw up to 3 cards. Okay, for the Enel card, however, okay, besides looking really good, it looks so anime accurate, at the same time it looks so amazing. I don't know, I feel like it's going to bring Enel back into meta at least. Okay, so what it does is that if your leader is a Sky Island type, right, already immediately you gain Rush. Okay, and then if you remember Enel, if you have no life left, you get to add another card onto your life, right? If you play this card, you have 1 or less life, you can play one more card from the top of your deck onto your life pile. And then after that, you get to give this card another 1k, which means it's a 12k rush card that gives you 1 more life from your deck. Because life from your hand, right, actually your resource remain the same, but life from your deck actually means that eventually you lose the life, right? You get to draw 1 additional card. So I think this is pretty amazing. If you like to play Enel, I think now's the time to stock out on these cards. Okay, next up we have the Pudding and Sanji card. I kind of feel like the alternate art is not as nice as the super rare art. Don't kill me for it. Okay, but this is gonna be a very collectible card lah. We all love Sanji and Pudding together. Come on. Okay, so I think this card, it's supposed to work together with your green purple Luffy leader. So the leader effect, right, is that you can -2 dawn, and then after that the leader gets +1000 until the end of the next turn. With this card, when you return 2 dawn, you get 1 active, 1 back. So I think overall this card probably pretty good. So then we have the Vegapunk card. Okay, for Vegapunk card, besides being a blocker, right, you get to look at the top 5 cards and you get to play 1 cost 5 or lower scientist card. So I think there's a lot of possibility for this, but overall it seems like it should be pretty good. Then we have Bonnie. I personally really like this card. Okay, so one of the things for Bonnie that makes her such an awesome character or beloved character is because of Kuma. The other thing would be her eating habits, right? So this card makes her look pretty good, at the same time brings out the eating habit part. So I really like this card actually, and the effect is really good. So on play, right, one of your opponent's vested card will not become active during your opponent's next turn, which is the usual. Okay, but at the end of your turn, you get to set one card as active. And if you know Bonnie lead effect, having that really takes away a lot from your opponent. Okay, and then after that you have your Sengoku card. It doesn't look super amazing. I think it would be more cool if he actually showed him using his Devil Fruit, but they didn't. Okay, but this card really brings out a lot of the possibility for the Navy cards. Of course, you have your Kuzan, you have Cody. These cards like that, right, with the on-play effect, you reduce your opponent's cost. Then after that, you have your Law card. I personally don't see how this card is fantastic. So generally speaking, black cards usually have a lot of cards in your trash. You can force your opponent to discard a card, or you can draw a card. Okay, lastly, we have your Yamato card. Looks okay. I don't think it's the prettiest looking Yamato card we have had. Maybe, I don't really know how to use it at the moment. Maybe you can use it with some Ace card, maybe it'll be effective, but at the moment, not much thoughts about this card. Okay, so now we move on to your Mugiwara alternate art cards or your Strawhat crew alternate art cards. I think we are missing Zoro, Jinbei, and Frankie. If you see Brook here, right, there's no way these 3 guys are missing. So my guess is that these 3 cards will have alternate art versions, which is not disclosed yet, together with the 9 cards before, and then your 6 anime theme song cards. I believe they will have alternate art cards as well. And then with your Luffy cards and leader card, I think that makes your 26 alternate art cards. But let's talk about these cards, right? So for Chopper, the card itself is not fantastic. On play, you get to grant 1 Vested Dawn to your leader or one of your character, so nothing special. Nami is just a regular searcher card. Usopp allows you to kind of, if you have 2 of your characters with 4,000 or more power in play up to 1 6,000 power card. But it has to have no abilities. I think that is going to make it a very mediocre card, but I'm not very sure at the moment. I think for your Robin card, it can be pretty good because it's on KO, but you have the -1 Dawn, so that is a downside for the early game. And then it's also just a searcher for 3 cards, so I don't really know if it will be really good. But Brook, on the other hand, I think it might be the best one out of the lot, because if you remember Laboon, right, it's really good right now, -5 cost, activate main, so that's really good. If you play the whole sequence right, and in between you manage to play the EB-01 Brook, on play, you get to get 1 Brook into your hand. When this card dies, you play that Brook. On the same turn, if you have enough Dawns, you play Gecko Moria, you get another Laboon onto your field. Basically, nothing can stand in your way. Okay, and that's just one way of playing it. I believe there's a lot more versatility with this card. So this card, get it. I think there's news about like a special Brook from EB-01 being released in Japan. So if you have fans going to Japan, ask them to buy you a lot of PRB-01 so you can get all those cards. Okay, lastly we have Sanji. I'm not very sure how it's going to work. So it's a blocker, which is a good thing. So if you have 2 or less life, which is not very difficult for yellow decks, you can draw 2 and trash 1. So it seems like it's going to be decent. But I think Brook is still probably the best. Okay, but if you want to talk about artwork, right, for these 6 cards, it got me in the moment I looked at it. Okay, it's Chopper being so adorable in his art. You have Nami in her original clothing. You have Usopp and his band of Usopp pirates. I think Sanji, that one is the one from Alabasta. And you have Robin in her Miss All Sunday clothes. And then Brook just, I think, is Thriller Bug. So it really brings you back to the moment where the crews first appear. So the feels very strong. Yeah, I really want to collect all of this. Tell me you don't want to. I'm sure we all do lah. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much about the anime cards, the anime theme song cards, because I think you should already know what it's supposed to do. So I think even the artwork is not fully out because this seems like a draft. So I am pretty sure they'll give you alternate art version of this card. If they can give you the ones that are like a variation of your Divine Departure, I think the whole internet is going to explode. I believe it might be meta defining actually. So previously, right, you will want to limit the amount of cards that are not searchable by your searcher card. Okay, but with these, you can search anything. Really, I think it's going to change a lot of things. For example, let's say your Shanks deck, right? Right now it's very dependent on a lot of Red Hat Pirates card, like your Raleigh, your Whitebeard, and your Dragon, right? But this helps you to search. Basically, I think it's going to make the gameplay a lot more complicated, and that is a good thing if you are a player. Okay, but honestly, I feel like the charm of One Piece partially is because your deck, right, there's a group to it, there's a team, there's a theme and there's a team to it. So as a player, I'm excited because it makes execution of some of my strategies easier. But then the hobby, or rather I say the anime fan factor, is a bit lower. So, but still I'm very excited. I want to see how the cards look like. Look forward to it. It probably will be pretty awesome. Okay, so down to the main event, we have your alternate art leader Luffy, and then we have the secret and manga rare Luffy. So this leader, right, this is not the kind of leader card that I really want. It's neither like your standard collectible vanilla versions, neither is it like your Rebecca alternate art card, which is super amazing. So I'm a bit ambivalent about this alternate art leader. I mean, he looks pretty attractive as Luffy, but Luffy is very attractive. So tell me what you think about this card in the comments below. Okay, but for the alternate art secret rare card, it's more like Luffy. So I think this card goes back to the same as the Strawhat crew art, right? It's more of like that nostalgic feels where he first used your Gomu Gomu no pistol, the Gangnam pistol. I think the feeling is there. From what I understand about what it says, okay, let me read it to you. If your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 5 or more Dawn, this character has Rush. So first of all, it has Rush. And then when attacking, once per turn, you can return 2 of your active Dawn to your Dawn deck. It has to be active. Okay, and then you can set this character active again. Then add the top card of your life to your hand. And then I think, if I'm not wrong, it functions a little bit like your Zoro secret rare card. So you add your Dawn to it, you wait 1 turn instead of rushing, you add like 5 Dawns to it or 5-6 Dawn to it. It's like a 13k card that can attack twice, which is insane. Okay, so I think this card can be pretty amazing. I don't know yet. We let those who are really good at the game tell us a little bit more. And then if you look at the manga rare artwork, this is, in my opinion, the second best manga rare Luffy that we have gotten so far. The best, hands down, Nika. And then this is the next most like symbolic of Luffy's the gear manga artwork, right? If you remember this, when he first did it in his lobby, right, everybody went crazy. So this card, looking at it, oh, so much feels. I think they did a very good job in picking the artwork for this set to bring you all the good memories of your good old days of watching One Piece anime. Right, so if you don't already know, they are going to give golden foils to every single existing regular leader cards from all the One Piece sets. You cannot actually tell me that there are certain leader cards that the regular cards don't look better than the alternate art version. Of course, there's most of them. I will argue that the alternate art from previous versions actually look better than the normal leader card. But for Zoro, I think it's arguable because I don't know why he looks a bit strange in the alternate art version, even though I really want that card. Okay, but I think maybe the regular one with him standing up, I mentioned the full body version, is actually pretty awesome. Okay, and then the white beard one, right, is the one I feel like has the strongest case. Okay, you look at the regular card, awesome, has the Devil Fruit effect. Oh, looks so good. And suddenly you have his alternate art version, it's just his big face there. Okay, sorry if you love this artwork, but I personally don't feel much about it. So I think there are some alternate, the new EB-02 alternate art leader cards that we can look forward to. You have something for everybody. Okay guys, so we are going to open up the EB-01 box as a way to commemorate the EB-02 opening. Oh, by the way, I made a mistake just now. I think for the Chopper card, it actually might go very well with Zoro and the recent Zoo Zoro deck, so maybe you can try it out. Okay, but the Strawhat crew cards they look very nostalgic, very collectible, and then the ones that are not Strawhat crew, they seem to be very good for the meta. So overall, I think this is a set that you want to collect. If you are an investor, please don't try to collect all of them and then make the price go up. So typically, right, what I've noticed is that Bandai will print a lot for this kind of sets because they know people want it. Don't look at it as an investment because they are likely to overprint this set, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now without further ado, we are going to open up my EB-01 set over here. Hopefully you can get like Brook, Laboon, maybe like Bond Clay, some of the good cards. Let's open it up right now. Okay guys, I'm back. So I've cut open all the packets we have here. So I've never really put EB01 before. I actually also don't really know what the good pulls are, but hopefully we'll get something. Okay, any more? Oh, Bond Clay event card. I have no idea what this is. Okay, Luffy getting killed. On Mini Mary, and then we have event card. Oh, this one is good. Good for black decks. Okay. So today, without my wife around, right, I'm wondering if I will get double the bad luck or double good luck. Hopefully it's double the good luck. Okay, so 3-cost Brook. This is not the one that I want. Okay, we all know what's the good one. That Brook card, very sick. Okay. And then we have a rare. Oh, this is Vivo, good for Doflamingo deck. Okay, Enel, good Enel event card. What's his name? Can't remember, the doctor guy from Roger's crew. Okay, event card. Oops, spoil it. Okay, event card. Oh, this is good. EB01, right, was a set with super a lot of like good hits, you know, for the gameplay. I really liked it. Okay. And then after that, the all art. Ooh, okay. This is our hit, guys. Okay, it's a rare card, I believe. A rare all art card. Oh, Mr. One. Oh, I guess that's the end of our opening, and we got a rare lousy pull. Okay, but guys, I guess it's maybe one day buggy will become spectacular, and then we have something to work with. But okay, this is our all art pull. So I got this from like a Carousel seller. Normally I like to buy by cases, so when you get by per box, right, you never know what's in it and what's not in it, you know. Okay, another Brook. Please give me a Brook. I would like a Brook very much. Okay, Yamato. Super rare. Oh no. Oh, Laboon. Okay, Laboon. Yeah, I have a playset of Laboon, which I bought from Japan, but still, I don't mind it. It's the prices are going really high for Laboon. Law. It's my day again. Cute Laboon. So cute, this Laboon. Okay, I think this is what's his name? Whatever. Editing out. Chicken. And oh! Why? How? Is it an error box? Nice, guys! Ooh, nice. I really wanted this card. Oh, wow. I mean, I have a couple, but this is the one I put for myself. I'm really surprised that I got something else after the alternate card. Pretty lucky if you ask me. What's this? Okay, stage card. Right, stage card. Come on! Is this a rare card or purple rare? Oh well. I mean, not complaining, we didn't get a Brook, but if they reprint the set in the new PRB01 package thing, then maybe the price will drop. Okay, so overall, a pretty good deal. Okay, so I don't know what you guys think, but I'm very excited for the EB02 still, and I bought a case, so when we come back with EB02 late January, we'll open it together, and then hopefully this time we'll get lucky. I don't mind this to be the moment where my luck is completely expanded and then we get the Manga Rare Luffy, because this one's really good. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Manga Rare is just too rare. Keep around, stay around the channel, subscribe, like, share the video, help us to get more subscribers so that we can produce more content for you guys. So until next time, bye!